So the Bruins and the Philadelphia Flyers would face off on Saturday in a 1 p.m. game, and the Flyers would start out this game with the too many men on the ice penalty. For the Bruins, their power play struggles did continue in this period. It was just a very mediocre power play. Marchand did hit the post after whacking a puck out of midair, but outside of that, they didn't really generate anything. Now Swayman would make a nice save here on a great pass over, had to move laterally, good stop there, but shortly after that, Kastelic would take a tripping penalty, and well, the Flyers would make him pay really quickly. Michkov, power play goal, and this guy has continued to stay hot. He has been absolutely tremendous lately, so the Flyers go up 1-0. Now, shortly after the Michkov goal, York will get a slashing penalty on Beecher, which, kind of a weak call. Kolosov would make a great save on Marchand. This was a great feed over from Pastrnak. I thought this was for sure a goal. Fantastic stop. And then Zacha would miss the net, and Brazeau would tip the puck just wide. In this power play opportunity, the Bruins did have some really good opportunities, but they just were not able to bury it. Then Zacha would hit the post on a great feed from Brazeau, peak with a good defensive play shortly after that on a 2-on-1. Sway would make a nice stop here, but with under 2 minutes left in the first period, Michkov would get another goal on a backdoor feed. Both of these goals really aren't on Swayman. Michkov has just been red hot. He's got an amazing shot. That was definitely in his scouting profile going in, so the Flyers are up 2-0. Period's winding down. Zadorov throws a pizza up the middle. Fortunately for the Bruins, nothing really comes of it. Flyers go into the first intermission up 2-0. The Bruins had their chances in this period, but they just have not been able to find the back of the net. And when they have made mistakes and they have allowed Michkov to get open space or be alone with the puck in dangerous scoring areas, he has made them pay. So Bruins would go into the second period, and York would take a tripping penalty very early on. Bruins would get some good chances, but Kolosov just made some really good saves, and then he made a spectacular save on Geekie, stretching that right pad. But shortly after that, Frederic, after a blocked shot, was able to whack it with his backhand. They score on the power play. Bruins now make this a 2-1 game. But Kolosov would keep making some nice saves, makes a good save here on Zadorov, then on Coyle, and then on Peak. Now Flyers would have a nice net drive, good save here by Swayman. Sanheim would be in the slot, good glove save by Swayman. They make a few nice saves after that to keep the Bruins in this game 2-1. But then finally York rips one right past Swayman. Swayman felt he was interfered with, but due to it being caused by the Bruins defender, they didn't challenge. Flyers go up 3-1. And while Bruins had some nice stretches in this period, it's a theme of this season. They're just not able to get it in the back of the net. Now, McAvoy would get a double minor for roughing. He felt like Michkov embellished. Tippett responds because McAvoy was going after his guy. McAvoy just, you can't do that. You can't do that. That's not a good look. But fortunately for him, nothing comes of it. We go into the second intermission with the Flyers up 3-1. So the Flyers were trying for the kill shot here. Swayman would make a couple nice saves early on to keep this only a 2-goal game. Bruins would get a very good opportunity on a 2-on-1, but would not be able to convert. But shortly after that, Frederic, who whacks it home after a good defensive stick by the Flyers, he buries home his second goal of the game. Now it's only 3-2 Flyers. Now McAvoy would have a big hit on Farabee, and Konecny would get kind of pissed with that. He would get an interference penalty due to losing his cool. Brink would serve the penalty. If I remember correctly, he would not come back to the game after this incident, and the Bruins have a very good chance here to make them pay. And Kolosov would continue the trend of making some good saves even after the power play opportunities. Hathaway would take a tripping penalty on Lohrei. Bruin would get some more chances but would not be able to convert. Kolosov makes a nice short side save here on Coyle, and then with a little bit over 5 minutes left in the third period, Brazeau with a beautiful feed up to Marchand. He buries that breakaway 5-hole, tied game 3-3. That is 6 goals in 9 games for Brad Marchand. He continues to be red hot. Couturier would take a tripping penalty on Pastrnak, and the Bruins would get some good chances, but again, would not be able to convert. We're going to overtime, and due to the Flyers being a man down, abbreviated power play for the Bruins for a few seconds, and then 4-on-4, nothing really crazy happens during it. We would get a stoppage and go back to 3-on-3. Swayman makes a great breakaway save to keep the Bruins in this. Then the Bruins would make a good defensive effort here. Lohrei blocks this pass. Then you have another Bruins player coming here to break up the pass. And while Pasternak's not been able to score, he makes a great effort here, strong on his skates, goes around the net. Beautiful feed to Zacha for the OT winner. Bruins win 4-3. Was wasn't a pretty win for the Bruins, but they showed good heart coming back from down 2 goals, and Swayman made some good stops when he needed to. Again, the Bruins need to convert a bit more on their power play opportunities, but things are starting to trend in the right direction, and as for the Flyers, they need to find a way to finish out these games. I think Kolosov played tremendous in this game. He made some really great saves, but yep, the Bruins continue to be improving their play. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. Who impressed you the most in this game? Got the ball to you in the next one.